Hello everyone and welcome back to the extremely busy, oh my goodness, hello, the extremely busy lemur, zebra duiker, Safaka's exhibit. Oh my goodness, yeah, we're here at, oh, and there's a meerkat, oh my gosh. There's meerkats giving birth and there's Safaka's hiding down in the water there. He's like howling up, he's like, you can't see me. Oh, he's getting a bath. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, and there's another pregnant meerkat. Oh my gosh, I'm really gonna have to adopt out a lot of those guys. But hello and welcome back to the Safari Zone. So we are back here at our Safari Zone Zoo. Thank you guys so much for your amazing support and so many great ideas for animals that we can add here into the Safari Zone. And there was so much. Ooh, somebody has just made it over here. You see these little hearts flying by? I am gonna have even more babies. Oh my gosh, and it looks like we might need to make a little bit of room. Oh, there's more hearts going on over there. What are we gonna do? Everybody's having babies and giving birth. This place is like in a constant boom. Oh my gosh, and actually we're over here because some of the zebra duikers were complaining about not getting enough food. So I wanted to put down some more food for these guys. But yeah, you guys, you were so excited about all of the different animals that we could look into for the Safari Zone, and I cannot wait to dive in. All right, let's get these guys a little bit more fruit down here. I'm gonna put a little bit more fruit over here so the poor little zebra duikers can have somewhere to eat. There we go. Is this area going to be frequented? It's a big giant, this is a giant pile of food. Look at that durian. Look at the size of that durian. We've got some fairly hefty durians over here. Whoops, and there is a reticulated giraffe that, ooh, you are really thirsty. Oh my gosh, are we over? There we go. There we go. It takes just a second to catch up with them. And can I put in like a big trough for you guys? Because for some reason my giraffes just don't like drinking from the river, like the big nice little lake that we gave them over here. And apparently somebody's holding up the jeeps again. Oh my gosh, the whole line of jeeps is being held up again. And another giraffe is pregnant. Oh, there's so much going on. Oh, that's because the giraffes were mating right in front of the jeeps. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's just move everybody out of the way. Excuse me, plain zebra, you're really hungry. Why don't you get something to eat? All right, Miss Newly Pregnant Giraffe, could you go over here, please? Oh my gosh, and there's a newly pregnant meerkat now. What? Who's in the way now? Is it you? Look at you. Okay, come this way, giraffe. There we go. And now there's a zebra that's like literally walking through the jeeps. There we go. Hopefully, well, that took like 2 seconds before another giraffe. They're just taunting the people now, aren't they? That is hilarious. They're just like taunting the people jumping in front of it. Well, I can't help the jeep tour anymore. They're gonna have to help themselves. But yeah, so many of you guys were excited to see the giraffes and the zebras, and there was a lot of excitement over the potential of adding lions and African elephants, which are definitely going to happen. There was a ton of excitement, and what we're actually going to work on today is learning more about Nile crocodiles. So we're gonna have a Nile crocodile kind of hippo exhibit, and I was thinking it would be kind of fun if we came over and we sort of made the river exhibit maybe start like right over here and flow all the way down here, so it could be kind of like a river that splits the zoo in two. And I think that would be kind of fun. And then we've also got, why? What was that? Finnick Fox is unable to reach the carcass of Finnick Fox. Why is there a dead Finnick Fox inside of here? What has happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, we need to check out the Finnick Fox exhibit really quickly. I think we just have too many of a lot of these guys right now, is one of the big issues. Hi, buddy. Too many of a lot of these guys. So, I don't hear the fox barking though. Is it because they've consumed each other? What are you guys doing? What do you guys think you're doing, huh? And Zena is really thirsty, so who's Zena? Alright, hold on, hang on. Okay, oh my gosh. And we've got death by old age. This is what an extremely busy zoo looks like. So Zena, what are you doing? You're a zebra, huh? She's running away. What are you running away from? Let's pull her over here. And maybe if I crate her for a second. Sometimes if you crate the animals and like give them a moment to breathe and like let them out again, they're okay. And they will resume doing healthy things like eating and drinking like good animals, good healthy animals. You're not sick yet, Zena, but you really need to take care of your needs. Maybe if we put down some of her snacks. That'll make her happy. So let's spoil everybody with like a ton of carrots everywhere. Yeah, what do you think about that? Do you want a carrot? Oh, she's looking at the carrot, you guys. Look at everybody descend on the carrot field we just put down. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there goes the meerkat. Oh, look at the little meerkat family down here. Oh, we're so busy. Oh, everybody. Oh, look at that. Still dead. The carrot has been nommed. What do we have going on over here? I think we've got, I think this is actually a little bit of some mating behavior going on amongst our giraffes here. Pretty darn sure. Is that what was just happening? Yep. Yep, we've got more giraffe babies on the way. So, oh my goodness, we are one heck of a busy zoo. So we're gonna have to try to keep on top of watching over, oh, and Meerkat 100's giving birth. Watching over all of those animals. And I think we could probably, we might, oh, and see this Safaka is, what? We have a stray Safaka! What are you doing out here? Of course you're really hungry and thirsty. You're not in your exhibit. I remember we used to have this issue with you guys. I thought it was resolved. Okay, Meerkat 12, or Cheetah 12 is now pregnant. All right, come here, Safaka. Oh, he was surviving off the fruits that were up on the viewing platform. All right, let's put you back in your exhibit and pretend that never happened. And hopefully that'll be okay. And he's off to get some food and water proper in just a second, I'd bet. But yeah, this is the cool little viewing platform we built ages and ages ago for everybody to be able to kind of come up and pretend that they can pick up the food and then feed the giraffes, which would be really fun. So one day I want to go and feed some giraffes at my local zoo, so I'll definitely have to like do a video when I do that because that would be so much fun. All right, I hope the Safakas are going to be okay. The plains zebra is really hungry, so we've got a lot of hungry plains zebras lately. So let's go ahead and maybe put down more food patches for them. So we'll put down like a bunch of these. So they've got several more spots where they can get food from. And then what we do is you want to grab the African daisies, and with the special mods that we have for placement, and you can find the place items anywhere without having to put it on the grid hack in the video description. It's been in the video description for a while now, but they'll always be in the video description. Not all the mod lists, because I don't know where all the mods have come from. My amazing friend Ben has given me most of these mods. I only know where like a couple main ones have come from. Ooh, the warthog is going to give birth. Let's go watch. And then if I'm lucky, we might have enough stray time that we can try to consider what sort of exhibits to make. Ooh, apparently there's some insects down there. It's a little baby warthog! Little baby warthogs! Oh my goodness! Okay, ooh, there's lots of poop in here. We might need to hire some more keepers. I need to put more plants over here maybe. But I'm trying to keep it kind of like a few open areas. Are you coming over here to give birth? Are you gonna have your little baby warthog babies? All right, we're gonna follow her around. Oh, 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 oh. We're slowing down. Does that mean it's time? Oh, were you just exercising? Did somebody else, did you already give birth? Have there's a little warthog baby. All right, I'm curious now. Did we miss it? I wanted to see warthog. That's a meerkat right there. Plain zebra. Bee eater keeper. Stuff is happening so fast. Okay, did you already give birth? What? Oh! I was following the wrong warthog. This warthog is actually right here in the termite mound. So I think she's gonna give birth in the termite mound. Okay. We have a lot of insects over here. I like how we put the insects around this termite mound. I had forgotten about that. All right. So here's little Miss Pregnant Warthog. She's diligently trying. Oh my gosh, so much. Oh, the warthogs are eating. I didn't know the warthogs ate the insects. I feel silly now. Oh, she is giving birth in the termite mound or something. Oh, little baby warthog. Little baby warthog. Is she coming over here? I feel like we have a very confused warthog in labor. Oh, 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 there she is. There she really got away from us. Tell me she had her. Oh, there's the little baby warthog. Oh, I love it. Oh, I think okay. Rhinoceros just like walked into us. No, rhinoceros, your rump, your huge rump. Oh, and rump-a-dump-a-dump, and he just kind of took a dump. That's fine. That's kind of crude. Crude. All right, there we go. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, can I not get a picture of the Widdle baby warthogs, please? Being cute. They were all gathered together in a big old group, and then like things happened, and they're still adorable. Oh, I didn't know they were so cute. I'm like really attached to them now. Look at how cute they are. Just minding their own little business. Okay, I know you guys are really happy, but I can't see you very well with all the little. Can I turn off the? There we go. Oh, that's much better. Little smiley faces. Oh, that's much better. Now I can actually get a good look at what's going on here with these cuties. Except the camera's still broken. Why must the camera be broken? That's okay. We're still looking at some cute warthogs. Okay, so that was distracting because they were so preciously cute. You guys should be okay. You guys should be okay. So I'm thinking before we put in the river, and I kind of want to put like a restaurant over here so it'll overlook the river. And then we could even put the restaurant up on a little cliff. How's that sound? I think that sounds really cool. And then we'll have like the river rushing down here all the way over to here. And that means that right here we've kind of got room for another small exhibit of some kind. And I was trying to figure out what could we add over here that's kind of small, doesn't need a lot of room. Maybe it would be part of the American desert rather than the African section. Or even like close to the American desert, because we've got kind of our American desert animals on this side. We've got the coyotes right over here. Really awesome coyotes. They're hanging out in here. In fact, that reminds me, I need to get them a keeper who can kind of be really in charge of these guys. So he's going to be our coyote keeper. He's going to be our American West keeper. So can I fit that? American West keeper Desai. So he's going to be over here. He really loves like Nevada and its terrifying wasps that are gigantic and sting and hurt you. Have you guys ever seen those? I'm gonna have to look them up for like a specimen Saturday that we'll do sometime. All right, so American desert, we have the Gila monster, we had the roadrunners, and we have the gopher tortoises. I wonder if the roadrunners would be happier if they were just like in their own little, we could make like a cute little bird aviary for them over here. I think we'll do that. So let's whip together really quickly, and we'll kind of let time pass so that there can be birth and life flowing in the zoo. What are we using for their backdrop? Ooh, look at this safari wall. It's so nice. Oh, and hang on one second. So Black Rhinoceros 5 wants to mate but can't find a mate. So let's go ahead, and we're actually going to release it to the wild then, so we can feel very successful in our endeavors. All right. And then we'll come back here. Like, we're doing good for the conservation of the animals. All right, Zebra Doiker is giving birth. Then we're going to come over here. And let's see, right like this. We'll put down the wall at the back. And yeah. So we'll give them like this nice little backdrop wall, and then come over, give them a good little safari fence. That'll curve like this. The guy's like, why is there a fence just right in front of me all of a sudden? Because we don't have any of the roadrunners in here anymore. I think that it was just like too crowded or something, or they needed 1.5 billion insects, if I remember correctly. And meanwhile, Black Rhinoceros stew has just given birth. Well, that's wonderful. Alright, and I wonder, we might make like a little private zookeeper area right over here. So we could put like the gate for the zookeepers right there. I'm trying to remember to add these in to a few more exhibits. There we go. And then just kind of like this area so the zookeepers can come in. The animals can kind of get out. In fact, we'll make it a little bit bigger so the animals can get out of the view of people if that is what they wish to do. So right over here. And then what would they need? So once we get their little exhibit done, and they're like the American desert exhibit, so what kind of terrain? I keep trying to pause it to like make sure things are okay, but we'll be fine. So we want this kind of terrain. I love this color. I just think this color is so nice. In fact, I want this color, there we go, on the underside right there. So the little American desert, let's see, with a bit of sand mixed in, some of that nice beautiful sand. Really like a pond and things like that are probably unnecessary. And let's see what their needs are. So greater roadrunner. I have a feeling I got rid of you guys because you caused some issues somehow, but we'll figure it out. So they've got a few toys that they like, including frog food. And actually, there's a lot of frogs that live in the American West, especially Southwest, that are really fascinating. I cannot remember the specific name of one species of frog, so if you know who I'm talking about, shout out in the comments down below, please. It is a species of frog that's tadpoles go within 6 days from being laid. Like the eggs are laid, tadpoles develop, and they develop from egg to tadpole to out of the water in 6 days. Something that fast, because that is the only amount of time they usually have for there to be any water for the eggs to be in. Also, listening to those guys howl was so cool. So let's see what kind of food we can hook these guys up with. Hollow logs with insects. Oh, that's always so cool to look at. There we go. We should move a couple of those over here. And yeah, we do have a lot of animals passing away of old age. Don't panic, you guys. That just happens when you've got a huge zoo like this. And this zoo is quite old too. And then let's see. They like kind of quite the varied diet, these guys. So we could even put like a little bit of hay. Yeah, we put down some hay over here that we'll cover up with some plant matter. And then they like this little bird food dish. I think this gives them water? I'm not sure. But we can put like the bird dishes kind of back here, so they're sort of out of the way. But that'll also be for them to come back and have kind of a private moment, so it doesn't ruin the aesthetic, which is kind of true of why I'm hiding it. And we can put down some of the little insect piles, just scatter those around. And then the rest of the decorations are kind of going to be these guys again. So we can come over. There we go. I hear one of the guests. Is it him? David! I'm gonna call you Happy David because he's down there whistling the Zoo Tycoon 2 theme. I think roaming Rhino Delights has reasonable prices. So he was eating over, I think that's our family restaurant, one of the restaurants. He ate at 2 restaurants, no less. Alright, so then we're gonna come over. Yeah, some Joshua trees, really pretty Joshua trees. We'll put a few of those guys in, kind of in places. I actually saw Ben do this in one of his videos recently. Ben Zoo Master, you guys should know him by now. I work with him all the time on both zoo crafting, and we've been doing Zoo Tycoon 2 videos together for years now. Like literally years now. But he puts his trees like partially into some of the fences to really nice effect. So that's what gave me that idea. Alright, and then we're going to be kind of sparse on the trees, even though it's hard for me. Desert environments are very difficult for me to make, because it's so light on plants. But we're going to be a little bit light on the trees, and then I want to come back over. There we go. There we go. And anybody else? I think we're good on the plants, because you really don't need many of them for what we're doing for the Roadrunner. But I do want to try adding in a couple rocks. And even though sometimes the animals have a hard time with rocks, like walking around rocks, coping with rocks, understanding what to do with rock, I kind of want to put like at least a nice set of desert rocks in here, if I can find one that kind of matches. And actually some of the animals will actually climb on the rocks too, which is really fun. So I'm going to try that one out. That's actually kind of cool to have some of that color sand mixed in. And I'm going to try this one out. And we're going to actually fix the sand color now, because now that's too much. Too much. And then like maybe one little rock right there. Alright, and let's fix the color. With the American desert on the bottom. And there we go. And maybe some of this. Whoops, no, not the grass. Gotta be careful when you're selecting it. Alright, and there we go. Nice, I like it. Alright, so let's add them in. Now we've prepared after careful. Ooh, and we can actually add like these bustards. I need to look in. Or like the desert monitor. We do have some desert monitors, I think. Or the Arabian partridge. Or maybe some more Arabian horses. We could add more of those guys in. So let's check out hot desert. No, American desert. American desert. American desert. Roadrunner. We don't need too many, but it'll just be nice to kind of have the exhibit populated. So we'll do like a couple males, a couple females, and just see how they get along. Alright, so they're in here now. And where is my zookeeper? Where is my like, American West keeper? Where has he gone? Is that him? That's him! And we're gonna assign him to this exhibit. He's already got a little gate he can come around in. Oh, and we should put some of their food over here. too, so they can kind of come back here if they want. Hi, buddy. Don't worry, there's like room for you to shelter back here, so we'll give you that little item. Oh yeah, and I was gonna release a couple frogs. A couple live frogs for them to chase, and then we'll put in a feeder ball, a couple feeder balls, and a little toy ball, and everybody loves the squeaky toy. So we'll put the little squeaky toy down. Actually, that might block the food, so I better move it. Come here, squeaky toy. Ah, I freaked the squeaky toy out. Okay, okay, hang on, squeaky toy. Sometimes it like freaks out when you put it down. You have to be careful. Did he already eat that? He already ate that little steak. What a little glutton. All right, well, we'll put some more down for them. All right, and then I'm gonna put down, just maybe another hollow log. Yeah, we'll put down another hollow log with insects, just so they have options back here, so that they'll be nice and happy. So let's check this out. Now we have got everything nice and set up, so you can look in here, and you can see, I guess maybe a fence that's a little easier to see through might actually help. No, that's probably okay. The guests will be able to see in here just fine. But I like it. I like it. So we've got a little Roadrunner exhibit built again. So hopefully, hi guys. Oh, there goes one of your little frogs. You can eat them if you want. Oh, look at how pretty. So there we go. Now we have added in these very pretty Roadrunners. And if the rocks turn out to be problems, we'll get rid of the rocks. Don't worry. All right, and then the other thing I want to do really quickly is just grab some of these benches, and let's go ahead and put like a couple benches down next to the Roadrunners, because I think people need a little bit more option for where they could rest. And then let's add in some safari music rocks, because that makes everything better. The guests love their music rocks, so we're gonna put one right over here. There we go. So I'm pretty happy with that. So we watched the adorable Widdle Warthogs be born, which was really fun. Oh, what's going on with these guys? I can't wait to see some animals. Are you guys enjoying? Oh, cool. Greater Roadrunner 8 is grooming itself. Cool. Greater Roadrunner 7 is grooming itself. Oh, and they can't wait to give it. Oh, what was she just saying? She likes Roadrunners. Like a lot. Getting a drink from the food dish. You're not supposed to be able to see that. She really likes Roadrunners. Oh, she likes kangaroos. Maybe we'll add in a couple kangaroos over here. I might be so inclined. And we need a donation box over here too, don't we? Well, there's one right there. And I'm gonna put another one right here next to where the coyotes are, because that seems appropriate. And then we'll scooch the bench over a little bit. There we go. All right, so we're all set up, you guys. And now we've got that little patch that I wanted to filled in. And then we can plan where the restaurant will maybe we'll like put it up on a little cliff, and we'll have the little cliff have a waterfall that forms the river that will go down through here to the end of the area and require bridges to go across, so you can see a whole bunch of Nile crocodiles, maybe some fish, and maybe some hippos if they'll get along. And if they won't, we can just split the river discreetly with like some fencing and rocks. So I'm really excited to be able to share all that with you guys. And oh, the fact I was trying to remember last time and I got so excited I forgot to tell you is that right over here, and we'll groom the zebras while we work. Hello, baby zebra. Is that the giraffes, there has been a new study put out that looks at communication among giraffes, and they have found that giraffes actually hum at sunset and at night, and they're not really sure why they hum, because giraffes have vocal cords, they have the ability to make sounds, but they very, very, very rarely do. Usually the only time they really make sounds is when a baby is calling after its mom, like, "Don't leave me, I'm gonna die," like the baby calls after mom. But they don't really make a lot of range of vocal noises and communications. And they have figured out that they do hum at night. They don't know why though. And I think that's really interesting, and it's a very, very low hum. It would be very difficult for our ears to process it. But I thought that was really cool. So these guys hum. Gentle giants that hum. Though their fights are really amazing looking. But alright, so next time we come back, we will be working on getting that restaurant set up so we can have like a big giant waterfall. And then it'll come down and make a super long, really nice exhibit. That'll be a nice river exhibit. We might split into different exhibits if the animals don't play well together, or we might try combining them in all sorts of awesome things. Oh, Daisy has just passed away of old age. That was a zebra, I believe. No, that was a meerkat. And yeah, we'll just keep an eye on everybody, because man, they're having so many babies. Oh my gosh. And we might have to piles of meerkats. We'll take care of that. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.